Привет, civilized world, this is Runglish News, aka News from Russia. It's a special episode. Today we're gonna break, or not break, some stereotypes about Russian girls. So guys, get comfortable, it's gonna be an interesting one. You all know what should you do before we start if you don't want me to
check your IP address and come to your home.
First, like this video, second, write a comment, and third, share this video. Every time you click share and copy link, YouTube thinks, Albatros is good guy, people share his video. Let's recommend it for more people. So you will make my videos more popular, you will make me more happy, I will make you more happy. Let's go guys, do it. Everybody in the world talking about Russian girls, there are a lot of myths, a lot of stereotypes. Because of that I created the video, the music video, which is called Russian Girl.
Everybody loves a Russian girl, baby, but nobody wants the Russian world, maybe. Here ladies have beautiful lives, yet the brighter the fire, the quicker it dies, yeah.
If you haven't seen it, here is the link, go check it out. It's an amazing one, I promise you. This is my favorite videos. Myself, I like it. I like the song, I like the music video, I think it's my best work ever done. Let's actualize it and let's make Albatros version like 2023, the freshest one. Stereotype number one, and I think it's the most popular one, Russian girls are very beautiful.
Hey Nastya, everybody tells me that you're so beautiful. I'm so lucky to have you as my girlfriend. But what they don't know is she spent over an hour getting ready just to make this reel. And she spends more money on her hair, nails, and eyelashes than I do on food for the month.
I think it's a half true, 50-50. Let me explain. The beauty of Russian girls, it's not something genetic. It's not like they have a genes to be beautiful, they have a genetic prerogative. No, it's our culture. In Russia, we have very traditional, old school culture with classic gender roles, where a man should be like big, strong, and ready to protect the family and brutal and stuff. Men should be mannish, girls should be girlish.
Would you say then Russian dating is very different from American dating?
I think so, yeah. In America, there's a lot more, like women feel a lot more like they want equal rights to men, while in Russia, I feel like the complete opposite. The woman kind of expects the man to be like the gentleman and do the first gestures, take care of the woman.
It's good for an average man to be like brutal, strong, ready to protect the family, ready to take care about the family. And it's good for an average girl to be nice, beautiful, good looking, good wife, good mama, all that stuff. So the majority of Russian girls feel comfortable when they look sexy, when they look good. For them, it's like a normal condition. That's why they like makeup, they like to be dressed well, they like to look good in any situation. Doesn't matter if it's work or like a walk with a friend or party. Russian girl will try to look good. You will hardly see a Russian girl like with no makeup, in her boyfriend's t-shirt only, or like always in a tracksuit. No, Russian girl will try to make any outfit look nice, look elegant, look sexy, because being sexy, they feel comfortable. For a Russian girl, it's comfortable to have attention from men, to have compliments like, wow, you're looking so good today. They like it. For them, it's normal. Of course, in Russia, we have feminist girls too, who will, by the way, probably kill me for saying such things in the video. All that ladies who are like, we're not gonna shave our legs anymore because men cannot shave legs. We are equal rights, all that stuff. Of course, we have them. Body positive, all that. But it's very, very, very tiny minority. The vast majority of girls prefer classic lifestyle for Russia, prefer traditional, orthodox, very old, like conservative gender roles. Like the girl should be nice, should be sexy, should be good looking, should be under the protection of her big gorilla kind of man. It's Russia. That's why you see so many beautiful girls. Just because they like to be beautiful, not because they have like super beauty genes. No, we have the same girls as in any other country in terms of like anatomy, in terms of genetics. An interesting note about discrimination. In Russia, you will hardly see a work-related discrimination when, for example, a girl and a boy on the same position in a company make different amount of money. Like the boy makes more money just because he's a boy, and the girl makes less money because she's a girl. You will hardly see it. The only case of such a discrimination I've seen in my life is one of the girls I know. She looks like 16 years old, no matter how old is she. 20, 25, 27, she still looks like 16. She's very tiny, she's very nice, she looks very fragile, and because of looking like that, many big bosses don't evaluate her skills enough. They evaluate her as a weak person, not ready to be the boss for a serious job or something, just because she's that super nice small tiny girl. Yeah, it happened to that lady, but anyway, she made a good career. So, in the majority of companies, you will not see that kind of discrimination, in my opinion. But there are more than 400 professions in Russia which are prohibited for the girls. You cannot take the job if you are a girl. It happens because, according to the Russian law, these jobs are harmful for the reproductive function of a woman and generally harmful for the girl's health. Feminists probably hate it because it's not equality, but it's truth about Russia. Let me throw you some examples. What kind of jobs are illegal for girls in Russia? A woman in Russia cannot be a firefighter, aircraft refuel attendant, sewer cleaner, lumberjack, diver, and excavator operator. By the way, earlier it was illegal to be a big truck driver too and a truck driver too, but since 2021, girls can drive tractor and dump trucks. Any hard mining work is illegal for the girls too, underground and on the surface. Anything related to mining, no. The only exclusions are, for example, a girl can be a doctor in a miner's medical aid spot, or can be a chef or cook in the canteen. But you will never see a girl smashing rocks with a pickaxe. No, this is illegal in Russia. Any work with mutagenic chemicals. If you see a teenage mutant ninja turtle in Russia, it's probably not created by a woman. It's created by a man. And actually, there is a very big list of chemicals which are prohibited for women to work with because they are considered to be dangerous. The majority of jobs in metalworking, oil and gas production, well drilling are prohibited for the girls too, because again, they are considered to be not the best thing to do for the woman's health. According to the Russian law, girls at work are not allowed to lift more than 175 kilograms of weight from the floor level for 1 hour. So, if you want a girl who works in your company to bring 15 buckets of water in 1 hour? No, it's illegal. You can't ask her to do that. Of course, in many companies, the bosses do not follow these rules because nobody checks. Many girls in Russia carry heavy loads, and it's a good chance for feminist girls to show how strong they are. Any feminist girl in Russia can go work in a liquor store or like a butcher's store, grocery store, where you anyway carry a lot of heavy loads with goods from the freezer, like packs of bottles and all that stuff. Welcome! The whole list of professions is very, very long, guys, as I already told you. Let me know how it's going in your country. Do you have professions which are illegal for the girls? How many of them? Do you like it or you don't like it? Don't be shy to throw your opinion, it's very important for me. Okay, let's get back to stereotypes. The next very popular one is that Russian girls are women of easy kind. So you, with no problem, easily can have sex with one of them. I don't think so, guys, but it could really look like that if you are a tourist in Russia. Russia in general is not very touristic place. We have some regions where there are a lot of tourists, but in the majority of the country, no. So for the Russian girls, you will be exotic and they will pay more attention to you. If you show up in the city, like for example my town, Petrozavodsk, there are not so many guys from the States or Canada or Australia, and if you show up in there, if you're not a dumbass, if you can speak at least a little bit so you can make some friends, of course the girls will pay attention at you because you are an exotic guy for them, you're interesting. So they will be flirting with you, maybe, like more open for communication. It's pretty normal. I think it works like that in any country in the world, in not touristic areas. For example, right now I live in Argentina, and you could feel the same if you show up here in the neighborhood where there are no tourists and you are a Russian or American or like somebody exotic. Yeah, you will have a lot of attention from the girls too. It's pretty normal. It how the life is going. It's a popular myth that after the football championship in Russia, there were a lot of newborn kids of different races because, you know, many people came to Russia to support their national teams and they hooked up with Russian girls. But it's not unique for Russia. It happens like that anywhere. Trust me. For example, this year the football championship was in Qatar and, you know, Argentina is crazy about football. I can't explain, guys, how crazy it was here in Argentina during the games, even though the championship is not in Argentina, it's in Qatar. But you know, Argentina won it, so it was insane. As I remember, 40,000 of Argentinians went to Qatar to watch the games, to support the national team. It was absolutely the same. The guys have been telling a lot of stories, like how fans made couples, made some relationships on the championship in another country, because it's like, you know, like a festival, like an open air. The life goes like that. I don't really think that Russian girls are super easy to hook up with. I would tell you more, Russian girls are very demanding.
Hey, I'm gonna pick you up.
Okay, I'll be home, Mom.
Mom?
Привет.
Where are my flowers?
I want to be childless and travel the world.
And we can try different vapes together.
Do you know how to make borsch?
Of course, Zaychik, I brought it with me.
Oh, Sarah, this is your water and your latte.
Latte? I invited you out for coffee. I didn't think I was gonna have to pay for cream. You can Venmo me.
3 lobsters, please. And caviar. And 2 filet mignon for my mamочка. And двусклико. Ну, пожалуйста, котик.
If you want to have relationships with Russian girl, you should treat her well. You should pay a lot of attention to her. You should pay for her dinner. 50-50 European shit doesn't work in Russia. No way, we are conservative. If you take a girl to the restaurant, you pay. No questions asked. The men in Russia are happy about it too, because of the stereotypes. It's like, you know, if you cannot pay for the girl at the restaurant, you will not be able to take care of the family because you don't even have money to pay in the restaurant. You know, it's like old-fashioned style, stereotypes, cultural traditions. So ask any guy in Russia, will you be happy if you pay 50-50 with the girl? 99% of the boys will say no, I would better pay. It's comfortable not only for girls who like eat for free, but it's comfortable for boys too. This is how we live our old-fashioned life in Russia. It's our lifestyle. So in Russia, you will take care of your girlfriend a lot. If you don't pay attention, if you don't bring flowers, if you don't take her for dinners, if you don't buy nice stuff for her, you will be in trouble. You can have like super short relationships, but something longer, something more interested, no way. The next stereotype is that all Russian girls are gold diggers. So they are interested not in you, but in your wallet. It's totally not true. As for me, it's not a Russian thing, it's economical thing. And everybody who had the chance to live in different countries will prove you this, I think. The poorer is the country, the more chance you have to meet a gold digger girl in there. It's a natural way for the things to happen. Russia is not the rich place. It's a big country, it has some very nice cities, very nice regions, but it has a lot of very depressive, very problematic areas, and a lot of people are living there. Imagine a 20 years old Russian girl, which is very beautiful, and she lives in that kind of depressing region.
Everybody loves a Russian girl, baby, but nobody wants to Russian.
She had never seen a seaside, a beach resort. She had never bought herself a nice dress. She had never been to a beautiful restaurant, but she has Instagram. Her brain is already washed with that fake values. She dreams about Lambo, she dreams about rich stuff, she dreams about like celebrity shit. But in her bumblefuck neighborhood, she has no chance to get it. In the majority of situations, the dad will be like a half alcoholic guy who doesn't care, and her mama will be a very, very tired woman, which at her, let's say 50-55, looks like she is 80 because super hard work, domestic violence, lots of problems. And what these parents will say this girl, they will not say like, hey, impossible is nothing, learn, try to be creative, try to be persistent, consistent, and you will reach your goals, you will have a chance to find a good job or make some money or make a business. Believe me, impossible is nothing, go, try to get an education. They will not say that because they don't see that examples around. They will say the only chance you have to get out of this shithole is marry a rich guy. This is what they will say. And of course, when such a girl gets her chance, she will kill for it. So even if you are like ugly face dumb motherfucker and she does not love you, she doesn't even like you, she can really be with you for your money because of that years of telling her that it's the only way to get out of the hell she's living in. But it's not a story about Russia, guys. It's a story about any poor regions of the world. One of my friends have been working in Central Africa for 3 months, and then he came back, he told us that if you are a white man with a $100 bill in Central Africa, you are the god. You can marry almost anybody you want. You can have as much women as you want. You can have anything, almost. It's a cultural thing. Unfortunately, our society is being made like that. But for example, if you come to the center of Moscow, you're nobody with your Lambo, with your money, with your anything. The girls there have more money for one day than you have for 1 month. So nobody will give you an advantage just because you're rich or like fancy handy dandy guy or something. No way. Because everybody around is as rich as you or even richer than you. And here the magic happens. Boom. In Moscow, Russian girls are not gold diggers. They are the gold. They are the ones who have the gold. They are the ones who give the gold. So I won't recommend you to have too much hope that in Russia you can buy your love. I would not recommend you to dream about like buying some love in Russia, to have like super beautiful Russian girl just because you have more money than an average Russian. No, you can buy your love in Russia, yes, but it will be not the girl you are dreaming about. Probably when you are dreaming about marrying a Russian girl, you think about girls like that. But the girl you can buy for money in a depressing Russian region will probably be not as cool. By the way, talking about money, if you want to be more well established in future, I really recommend you to invest in QRL, Quantum Resistant Ledger. It's a new cryptocurrency built from scratch as a crypto which is protected from any possible quantum attacks. So in future, when the quantum computer will be available to buy for money, classic cryptocurrencies like Bitcoin and Ethereum will have a lot of problems. Even though they are changing a lot of things now, they are trying to get ready, they are trying to get protected. There are some fundamental vulnerabilities in Bitcoin and Ethereum which cannot be changed. And QRL is the crypto which is from its origin ready for the quantum future. Now it's a very good moment to jump in because it's cheap, so you can buy it for very, very good price. And one day, let's hope it's gonna be a big boom like a Bitcoin, so I will become a billionaire because I already bought some. Highly recommend you to get some tokens, guy, while it's affordable and very stable. It has no that crazy price jumps, so it's a safe spot for your money. Go get it. All the links in the description, or if you're watching this video from a TV, here is the QR code. Snap it with your phone and you will get all the information needed. The next myth: Russian girls don't age well. It was like that before the beginning of 20th century, and again, it's not because Russian girls have some genetic tendency to age faster. No, it's because of the lifestyle. After the end of the World War II, there was almost no men in Russia. So many people got killed, you know, millions of them. And a lot of work, which is normally done by men, has been done by women for many years. Women have to do everything alone. That's why they have been living a hard life with no chance to take care about health, about beauty, with no good rest, with no good conditions and things. That's why if you work like that, doesn't matter which nation you are, at your 35 you will look like 55. It's pretty normal. And by the time it's got better in Russia, but not too much better. Women still had to work a lot, like the same amount of work as men do, but according to Russian like old school traditions, a woman has to work the same amount of hours as a man, because only the salary of a man is not enough for the family to survive, so both of them work. It's like a normal situation, but also it's normal for the woman to cook alone. Men don't cook. To take care of kids alone, men don't do that a lot. To clean the apartment, to do the laundry, to do the ironing, everything. It's like a woman has two jobs. First, like a job for money, and second job as a housewife, because according to the tradition, it's not normal for the man to do this. Imagine such a crazy life. Of course you will age faster. And one more very important cultural thing. In Russia, it's not okay to be like 35 years old and still having fun like you 25. Go to clubs, have no family, have no kids, enjoy your life. No, in Russia, if you are like 30 years old girl or 35 years old girl with no kids and with no family, everybody will ask questions. Oh my god, why you still have no family? Why you still have no kids? No husband? For how long are you gonna be like that?
Свадьба в России и в Италии.
Дочка, ты когда замуж собираешься? Мы с папой уже имена внукам придумали. Надо поторопиться, тебе уже 23 года. Дочка, да что за спешка? Ты такая умная и молодая, и тебе еще надо доучиться. Детей починать. Тебе всего-то 37 лет.
So in Russia, the earlier you become a wife and mama, the more respect you have. So life presses you hard to become a grown-up woman, to stop being a girl. That's why a 35 years old Russian girl, it's like a person with a lot of experience in most cases. Maybe 2 kids, a good career, some years of a family life and shit. But in Europe, for example, 35 years old girl is a girl in most cases and nobody cares. It's okay. Nowadays in Russia, things has been changed a lot. First, Putin era was very successful economically, so now we have a little bit better life. And also, the progress changed our life a lot, you know, all that home appliances, nice washing machines, nice multi-cookers, all that stuff. So girls have less work. And also the culture changes. Now men in Russia help women more. So nowadays the girls in Russia don't age that fast, and you will easily find a MILF which will make you crazy. It's not a problem at all to find a 40 years old girl in Russia which looks amazing. Yeah, we still have some problems with people who are really old, like 60, 70. Yes, if you pick a 70 years old American lady and 70 years old Russian lady will be babushka still. But it's because these kind of people, it's hard for them to change according to the modern life. They still live their own old lifestyle. But believe me, people who are now 40 in Russia will be the same kind of good-looking old people in future as in Western Europe or the States or anywhere else in the world now. It's just a cultural thing. So guys, I cannot say that Russian girls don't age well. It's not true. It was like this because of the reasons I just explained you, but now it's not. The last stereotype for today is that all Russian girls are scammers, and the only thing they are thinking about is how to take the money out of your credit card, out of your wallet, how to steal something from you, or that kind of stuff. It's not true, but I can explain you why this stereotype appeared. There are a lot of naive people from the Western world who think they can easily hook up with a Russian girl in the internet. So they spend a lot of time with social media trying to make relationships with a Russian girl online. Russian scammers know it and they use this opportunity. They make fake pages of very beautiful girls with the pictures, with everything, with even the videos if needed, and they talk with foreigners as if they are girls, but in real life in the majority of situations they are boys, and they keep making that fake relationships. And at one moment they ask for like a significant amount of money, like for example, oh my god, I can't live in Russia anymore, please take me to America, I want to live in the USA, but I cannot buy tickets, please pay for my tickets. American guy is already fell in love, he has a credit card and stuff, and she's like, of course darling, fly to me, I'm happy to see you here. He's imagining his life with that nice looking Russian girl, which will have no siblings, no problems at all. She will just come alone with her beauty and stuff. He sends her money to buy tickets and bye-bye. The girl disappears. It's just a classic scam because it happened not because all the Russian girls are scammers. It happened because so many naive people wants to hook up with a Russian girl in the internet. Hackers use this opportunity to steal your money. It's actually not hackers. Hackers steal like serious shit. It's just basic Russian scammers. When you talk to a Russian girl online, always double check. Maybe it's a 14 years old Russian boy talking to you and he will steal all your money soon. It's a classic situation. So this is it, guys. Can't wait to hear your opinions and comments. Please don't be shy, throw the comments, let's discuss it. If you want to discuss it like more actively in the chat, join my Telegram channel, Runglish News Telegram, the link in the description. There we can discuss it like almost in the real life. And there I will throw some more interesting materials related to this video, which are too hard for YouTube, you know. YouTube is very censored, so here I cannot post some stuff, but in my Telegram channel you will find a lot of crazy things related to this video. Go check it out right now. Thank you so much for your support, thank you so much for your donations. It helps this channel a lot. It's actually almost the only way this channel can exist now. Thanks a lot for your support and donations. See you soon, guys. Bye.